Hello everybody, I'm Blaze and Rebecca and welcome back to Lucy the Eternity She Wished For. Anyway, I gladly inhaled the crisp morning air, letting last night's stress melt away. Ooh, the streets are still quiet, which is good. The less there are to see this, the better. Especially with when I'm lugging on my back. Let's see here. Where's the repair shop? If memory serves, it should be about 15 minutes away. Which is a relief, as I'm not really what you call a fit guy. Not sure I can schlep this thing much longer. And now this robot's fidgeting. Hold on tighter so you don't fall off. Feels like I'm scolding a child. Hey, stop moving around so much. Oh, I could feel the android of my clothes. Okay, look at that. That art's amazing. Its texture feels surprisingly similar to a human's. Yeah, let's not get into that. I noticed it yesterday, yet it managed to surprise me again today. That's not the only thing. Please don't say something weird. It's warm to the touch. Oh! Feels as if I'm carrying an actual person. Huh. Probably just heating system. Oh, well, I guess that would make sense. That would explain it. Does she have a heating system now that I think about it? Wow. Feels like just a real person. I murmured to myself absent-mindedly.
냉각기 및 온도계는 정상적으로 작동 중입니다.
Oh, hi! Say what?
인간의 기온을 척도로 세밀한 발열량 조절을 반복하고 있습니다.
Good to know. Motherboards and microprocessors consisting of various computer chips. There must be thousands of those inside a single android. The heat emanating from the machine? It's as warm as human skin. It feels just like us. But it's not a real person. Just an elaborate fake. Sometimes I fear what progress in technology would bring to the future. Do you know where we're headed? With a roar, the robot shakes its head sideways. We're going to a place that'll get you fixed up. When they begin the repairs, you need to be still and quiet, so they won't be distracted. Do you understand? Hey, I'm asking if you understood. Say something. She's not saying shit. Maybe I took my command literally. I just hope I get my message. Letting out a frustrated sigh, I resume walking. It'll be about time for my classmates to head in. I begin to hurry so as to avoid running into anyone that might recognize me. I arrive at the place in an aching and huffing mess. Sure has the look of a small antique shop. Though mostly dealing in second-hand goods, they do dabble in robot repairs. Word is there's even a fixer who likes robotics, and that he's half decent. Normally I wouldn't be caught in a place like this, but these are unusual circumstances. Ooh! What? A customer already? Hold on a second. Talk about grumpy demeanor. After a while, a man emerged from the back, scratching his head. Oh, that's not what I expected. And judging from that none too pleasant expression, pretty sure the guy's not an early riser. Stifling a yawn, he asks, "So, what can I do for you so early in the morning?" Unable to move my arms, I gestured the android draped over my back with my chin. "Can you fix this?" "Is that an android?" "Yes." Wiping his tired eyes, he gazes intently at the robot. "Let me see here. I don't think I've seen this model before." "Oh, really?" I spot a glint of curiosity in those sleepy, half-closed eyes of his. He walks over to take a closer look. "Okay, hi." Well, I'm stumped. Can't make it out the model. It's probably some obscure model from an unknown company, or it's never actually been released to public. Where'd you get this, kid? You'd be surprised. I'll be saving. Well, how should I play this? He might call the cops on me. As what I did was clearly illegal, so what should I say? Oh boy. You can just say it found it lying somewhere outside, because we don't necessarily have to say. What should I say? Tell them. Yeah, I have a feeling that we might get the cops call on us, so I just found saying. Let's just say this: it's not necessarily a complete lie. Like it was lying around, just not in the place we. We could just say we found it, just not in the place we originally did. I found it lying somewhere outside. It was the first thing that had come to my mind. And it didn't seem too believable. What is he going to say? You found it somewhere? This thing? Yeah, someone probably just threw it out. Huh. Well, must have been some rich fella. Robots are typically quite expensive, especially the premium models. Though more common nowadays, it's still a luxury to own one. You don't just throw them away like you would with old toys. It's like saving up to buy a top-of-the-line television. On top of that, if this android really is a high-class model, the repairman views the robot from multiple angles. Now, I don't know where this thing came from exactly, but it's definitely not from the S company. Mind if I take a closer look? Go right ahead. I set down the robot. The repairman examines it meticulously from head to toe. Oh, hi! The android's like a statue. Its eyes staring right at me. Good thing I told it to stay quiet before we got here. Number 1 on its belly here. P-I-M... Oh, it must be from K Robotics. I suddenly grew a bit nervous. This guy is sharper than he looks. Well, no choice but to ride this. I played dumb. K Robotics, you said? That's right. They're close by. And how can you... I recognize the build. This make. K are the only ones, that can produce this level of quality. Something's not right. He stares at the android. I've seen my fair share, but this model is a complete unknown. Are you like the only child of that company's president or something? No. I guess you really did find it somewhere. Consider yourself damn lucky. Not a single bit of information has been released about this model yet. That's how new it is. Looks like I've hit the jackpot. Sure doesn't feel like it, though. Wait a minute. What's this? A nasty frown forms on his face. Uh-oh. Is something wrong? Yeah, you could say that. Suddenly he starts fussing like a little kid. What kind of sticker would do— what? The whole frame is ruined. Oh, yeah, that's why. It won't be able to move around properly on its own. That's why we brought it in. Oh, he was right. Pretty savvy of him to point that out. Guess he's the real deal after all. So you think you can fix it? That's not the main issue here. There's something more important. And what's that? Do you have the resolve to take proper care of an android? No. The resolve? Where'd this come from? Listen. Androids break easily. They're fragile. They're sensitive. They're delicate. You got what I'm saying here? He emphasizes his point 3 times. That's how passionate he was about it. Wow, that's some passion. I can see that he really loves his robots. But at the same time, he's starting to freak me out. He continues to rant. To a lot of people, androids are nothing but fancy toys nowadays. I mean, those kind of folks pay for my food and my bills. But whenever I hear about how they've been mistreating their androids, I tend to lose my temper. They don't understand how important these creatures really are to us. Creatures? I unwillingly take a small step back. Creatures. The man just referred to androids as creatures. He's not right in the head. From time to time, there have been people who fall in love with androids. No! Not just carnal desire. I'm talking about people who want to spend the rest of their lives with androids, treating them as equals. It's a controversial topic that's getting more discussion. It's an abnormality spawning from advancing civilization with constant innovation and technology. As someone who's never seen it happen firsthand, I've always refused to believe it. And I can't believe such people actually exist. An android simply lacks the intellect to be paired up with a human being. It's nothing but a glorified hunk of metal that can make our lives a bit easier. I'd rather spend my entire life with a donkey. At least monkeys are actual living creatures, and they share many similarities with humans. This is my first-hand experience with such a case, and I feel more disappointed than shocked. You seem perfectly normal. Guess you can't judge a book by its cover. I'll get it fixed, but you better treat it right. Got it? Really? I'm not the one who banged it up in the first place. Even so, I don't feel like it's worth starting an argument over. Let's just get this over with. Crystal. Yeah. I'm a great kid. At least you listen when someone tells you something. Since we're all chummy now, how about lowering your price? Ha! Don't push your luck, kid. That was a full 180. So much for a budding friendship. You know what? Fine. Half price since you're my first customer of the day. I'm relieved to hear that. Any discounts are most certainly welcome. Great, can you have it ready by the end of school? It's a pretty late day, so... yeah, it's doable. He punches some numbers into his calculator. Then he shows me the results. I was planning on charging you only about this much. What do you think? I blank out for a bit. There are a lot of video games I've always wanted to buy. I also need to save up for new textbooks I'll be using next year. This robot had better pay for itself. Fine, I'll pay you when I come back. Holding out my treasure pocket when I glance at the time, I wasted way too much time here. An outdated gear clocker in this day and age? I like it. Had a nostalgic charm. I'm well aware that these types of watches are hard to find. But more importantly, this is my personal way of rebelling against this continuously developing society. Hey, you piece of junk. Wow! Saying it right to her in front of the guy? Can't you hear me? No response. I finally decide to address it by name. Lucy. The robot immediately reacts. What's with this thing? I'll be back after school. Behave yourself, alright? The android wobbles his head back and forth. I'm hoping it understood me. And with that, I leave the shop. Ooh! I hightail it towards my high school. I'm in second year. While running, a movie I saw recently springs to mind. An old sci-fi flick set in the year 2050. Yeah, it's only in 2050. How far in the future are we in this game? And these oldies seem to be lacking one thing. Creativity. I'm assuming this game is being set in like sometime in the 22nd century. God damn it. A few showcase large-scale space battles. Others would have flying vehicles soaring through the sky. Well, guess what? It's 2050, and we don't have moon-sized starships or flying cars spinning around. People still walk to school. People still drive normal vehicles, and we'll get to more of that complaint in the next part. See ya!